Hello, my name is Carlos Urban, and this is just a short video to welcome you to my Marketing 386 class. I just wanted to show you that this semester, spring of 2024, I'm teaching 4 classes. So whenever you send me an email, it's very important that you tell me which class and section you're in. That way, it's very easy for me to find your information and reply back. So for this video is really, again, it's just a quick video to navigate through the most important things on Blackboard. So this is Blackboard for 386. I'm going to put it in the student view. So here is a welcoming announcement. Announcements are very important. I always put anything that is important in the announcements. If I make a change to the syllabus, it will also be in the announcements. Then when you arrive on Tuesday, your first day of class, you're going to log in to your attendance. And the login attendance is here, the Q quickly attendance. And I will write down, or I will write in the whiteboard, a code which will allow you to check in. And once you check in, then it basically has, is automatically logging in your attendance. At the beginning, I'll remind you because, again, this may be the first time that some of you are doing this. The other thing that is very important is if you have an issue logging in, or if you forget to log in, because you have like 20 minutes to log in, then you need to tell me at the end of the class so I can put you manually. It cannot be on a different day because how are you going to demonstrate that you were there the same day? So it has to be on the same day. Okay, so again, the attendance, um, I'll go to the faculty information in a second. Here's the syllabus. One of the things that I want you to do, the first thing that I'd like you to do is here in the discussion board, introduce yourself. Your background, major, work experience, hobbies, whatever you like to tell us about yourself, skills, why are you taking this course, and so on. Again, this is very important for me so that I have a good understanding of what is it that, again, trying to understand the customer, rule number one of marketing, okay? So this is kind of your first assignment. So if we go to the syllabus, which we're going to go over in detail on Tuesday, so I'm not going to do that right now. The only thing I wanted to show you from the syllabus that is very important is okay, I'll talk about the marketing lab, the extra credit. I'll do that on Tuesday. But here you have also your class schedule. And basically you can see here the date, what we're doing in class. You have nothing due on the first day of class, obviously. Actually, you don't have anything due even in the second day of class, which is when I'm doing another presentation. But you do have something due the following week. So you have chapter one, and these are the questions that you have to write. It's mostly about Nike. So we're gonna have the second week of class. We're gonna talk a lot about Nike as an example and other case studies. Because what you're gonna notice is that for me, my philosophy is bringing the real work experience to the classroom. So I guess I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I just started teaching 3 years ago, and this is my first year actually full time. For the previous 28 years, I worked in many different areas. I started my career in Procter& and Gamble, then I went into consulting with PwC, which is PricewaterhouseCoopers, then joined a startup that became very successful, fortunately, and I was able to open joint ventures in over 15 countries. This was a very successful media startup. Then I was general manager of a electronic coupon company. And in the past year, I've been basically an entrepreneur. I've owned gas stations, convenience store, restaurants. I also own a project management firm, which I recently sold. And my focus is really technology and in marketing, mostly technology. So I teach also digital marketing. I teach marketing for entrepreneurs, and I also teach obviously advertising and marketing 201. Now, my style of teaching has a lot to do with my educational background. I have an MBA from Harvard Business School in finance and entrepreneurship because I learned most of what I know in marketing. I learned during my bachelor's, but most importantly, when I worked at P&G. P&G is like a school in marketing. So the reason why this is important is because Harvard is known for the case study method, and that's basically what I use. I learned so much because in real life you're going to be facing situations and making decisions all the time, and the case study method is what gets you closer to that. And the project too. We'll talk about the project later on. The project really has to do more with my consulting experience. Here under course documents, so you have the class slides. So the slides that I do in class are all right here. Digital marketing presentation. So we're gonna have like a whole week or two on digital marketing, and some other documents that are important. How to do a media budget, and I actually even have a presentation on how to develop your personal brand. Okay, so that's course documents. Then in assignments and projects, you have graded assignments and group projects. Graded assignments is all the stuff that you have in the class schedule and when it's due, okay? And you have to submit it here with a PDF, okay? And then you have the project. And for the group project, basically, you have here the instructions, okay? You also have a project sign up share sheet. So you go to your class, 386 in this case, write the name of the establishment. So the project is you have to choose one of the eating establishments here in UM or near UM, okay? And you need to have 4 to 6 members. You cannot have the same one as another one from the same class. So you could have, so let's say you chose Subway. If you chose Subway, nobody else in 386 can choose Subway. But in my other classes, yes, they could choose Subway. It's not a problem. Okay, we'll talk a lot more about this. Okay, there is also a rubric, and here is what I call Hall of Fame project. So this is the project that last semester got the best grade for in our class in 386. I have made some changes on what is required, but this gives you a pretty good idea of the quality and the type of slides that you need to do. Okay, so this is basically an example of a project. Then you have here something called videos. So one of the things you're going to have to learn is how to do basic ads, digital ads. So here you have tutorials that I put together for Google Ads, Facebook, or Meta, Instagram. And obviously I'll do this in class too, but you also here have the tutorial. I also put the other tutorials that I use in my digital marketing classes because I think that everybody who wants to learn should learn. And my focus, a lot of it is on AI, so there is a lot of stuff here on AI, and many of these are not my videos. They are videos that I found that I think are very, very useful. Okay, so you have this right here. This is last year's Cannes Lion 2023 winners. You know, the Cannes Awards are like the Academy Awards of advertising. We're also going to have a lot of fun with the Super Bowl this year. Here are some videos of guest speakers from last semester and here and so on. So videos. Discussion board, like I told you, you're just going to put here the, kind of introduce yourself. And basically that's it. We are in the 9-minute mark. And again, I'm very enthusiastic to get started. Advertising is my favorite class to teach because I think in marketing is my favorite subject. And it's very, very interesting how much of an impact advertising can have in marketing. So I think that that's all I wanted to cover, and I hope you are as enthusiastic as I am to get started with this class. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next Tuesday.